Spiritual blindness and revelation. 1 Samuel chapter 11, verse 2 through 7. And Nahash the Ammonite answered them, On this condition I will make a covenant with you, that I may put out all your right eyes, and bring reproach on all Israel. Nahash literally means serpent. He was the enemy of Israel. He lived in or near the city that is called Ammon, Jordan in modern times. This was not part of the Promised Land, but was next door to it. The enemy of our souls has no place in the inheritance, but he lurks nearby, seeking our destruction. See also Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. Notice that the people he attacks were the Israelites living on the east side of the Jordan River, who did not want to enter the Promised Land. They represent Christians who try to live in compromise, who try to live as close to the world as they can. These are believers trying to see how much they can get away with and still be saved. They are on the periphery of the church, not part of the core group of the church that really serves the Lord. The people of Jabesh Gilead also had a practical disadvantage, which was a big advantage for their enemy. They were geographically isolated from most of the tribes of Israel. Christians today who isolate themselves from the body, instead of being integrated into the heart of it, make themselves vulnerable to the enemy. Nahash is our arch enemy, the father of lies, the deceiver. Here again we find the result of the serpent's tracks, his plan to deceive. He proposes a false truce. Our enemy's desire is always to enslave man to himself through sin and deception, spiritual blindness. His plan continues to be to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Not only did he want to disable the soldiers of Jabesh Gilead, he wanted to deprive them of their dignity. To put out the right eye was to reduce by 50% their ability to see. This would bring them discomfort, insecurity, and inability to fight in battle. How could a soldier fight without his right eye, with his seeing ability compromised? How could he use the shield? He would certainly be defeated. The right eye put out speaks of the spiritual inability to see, to understand, to discern things as they really are. The perception of death is gone. The enemy seeks to remove the revelation from those who are isolated and uncommitted. Once revelation is missing, the person cannot fight or resist. The enemy of our souls is not concerned about keeping us from books, human ideas, showy or pretentious church activities, etc. His goal is to eliminate revelation, our spiritual sight. The people seek deliverance from the rest of Israel, the place where the king reigns, where the ark and the tabernacle is located, and the prophet Samuel guides and judges. This is a solution for us when we are threatened with loss of revelation, the body. There we can find deliverance. That is how we can continue to have light.